What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another AMC video. We're going to quickly go over some important numbers you need to know by Monday, because Monday is indeed the earnings for AMC, and a lot of the consensus out there, the popular consensus, is in regards to the voting numbers and all the synthetics that can possibly exist. We're going to quickly go over that, the short interest, and why I think some of this has to be taken with a grain of salt. But before we cover that, if you guys do enjoy these videos, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps out tremendously with the channel. Without further ado, let's start with some of the technicals on AMC. Of course, they don't look hot. I do put my money where my mouth is. I threw in some bucks here on AMC. I did bet that this stock wasn't going to go up, and if you watch my previous videos, I did anticipate a move on the way up headed into earnings. However, we are not seeing that. We're seeing the technical decline. I also have been talking about a big move that's coming on AMC, whether that's upside or downside. I don't think it'll trade sideways for much longer. I think it's going to find some new support levels, or obviously tap the resistance at $40, possibly break even, hit 50s. So if it does come down even further, I'm pretty much kind of going to have to double down on this. My target would possibly be, let's go with the mid-20s. I would say $25, which of course, if we go back here to late May, early June, that was actually one of the levels we actually held on the pullback. So as we head into earnings, don't be surprised if it pulls back a little bit further. This is the exact same position we were in mid-July when we started pulling back here down to 30. We retested 30 twice and had a successful bounce. Today, of course, we did close under 30, but tomorrow we should see some volatility, whether it's on the way down or up. There should be some nice volatility. Let's talk about the voting, guys. This has to be taken with a grain of salt, obviously. I'm not going to vote because I have some trust issues. I got my Bitcoin wallet hacked and I lost money, and I just don't want to get my login. So it's not a big issue. All this is going to be taken with a grain of salt. 39.7 million shares with 33,000 votes, and I've refreshed it. It's increasing. It's now at 40 million with 33.4. So based off the numbers we had on the previous reload, we're sitting at almost 1,200 average. Take that with a grain of salt, because quite frankly, I don't think the average ape is holding 1,200 shares. Maybe if we're talking January or February levels, it makes more sense. But as of now, that's any number you see on AMC, whether it's short interest or the vote, has to be taken with a grain of salt. It's not in consideration to all the people who can't vote. Keep that in mind. The people who are in Canada and the UK, they can't vote. Also, this is an older tweet. This was on July 30th, but this has been circling around, so I've seen this around, and I want to make a comment on it that Adam Aaron should have not said anything, to be honest. If he says that they're unaware of any information validating the theories of synthetic shares, the naked short selling, why would he come out and say that? I don't understand that. It can either go two ways. Either he's telling the truth and they're not able to validate anything, which quite frankly, he has a point there, because whether you think they're synthetics or you don't, you really don't have solid, tangible proof to back that up. So he can't, somebody saying that there are no shorts, no synthetic shares, you can't prove them right. If somebody's saying there's a ton of synthetic shares, you can't prove them right. So that's the theory there. I don't know why he said this. He should have just stayed quiet. He probably took a lot of heat for this. I don't want to even read some of these comments, but he should have stayed quiet. Another thing that was circling the internet today, or Twitter, was definitely Mr. Gary Gensler.
We are looking very closely.
This is BS. Unless they start doing, I want to see actions, man. One thing I've learned about being an entrepreneur, actions speak louder than words. People talk a big game, especially out here in Hollywood and LA. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. That's something that's already ingrained in my DNA. Actions speak louder than words. You can put on a smile on Twitter, on CNBC, blah, 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 this and this, but it's not until you take action. That's what matters. That's why I'm not getting my hopes up, and I haven't been getting my hopes up. I did it in the beginning. I put my faith in them, but I'm not seeing anything. So everything you see here, take it lightly, especially the data and the numbers. SI, we're currently sitting at a plus almost 2% increase at 15.38%, which is not bad. We were at 14 the other day. So take that with the consideration. Headed into earnings, I'm definitely curious to see what this stock does after earnings, because I think after this earnings, there really isn't going to be any other massive catalyst that can spark volume back into AMC. I know we've been seeing the action on Hood. It's so ironic. I put it in our free Discord that I had a gut feeling that this was going to blow past the IPO price. People were counting Hood. Let's short the stock, go short to zero. But usually the irony comes back and bites us in the ass. So that's exactly what happened here. It hit 85. We were day trading it just for fun. I honestly missed that volatility of January, February. So I was just trading it for fun, to be honest. But AMC is where I'm at right now. I am expecting a bounce. If this does pull back to 25, it's going to do the exact same thing it did here in bounce. It's only a matter of time. but I really don't know where this can bottom out, and my best guess would probably be $25, $26. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you slap a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Peace out.